Look at this. And all I did is just let it sit there for a bit and then added just a little bit more vinegar. And as soon as I add a little bit more vinegar, so when I added the vinegar, it totally separated like this. And now it's ready. So let me show you what I do with it now. And my phone is almost dead, so I just wanted to come and show you this, the more important part of this cheese making. So let me show you what I do now. I don't think I have cheesecloth, so we're going to do, I'm going to put you right here. Okay. And then, I want to use the one that's, okay, so we got this one here. It's pretty small holes, so this will hold it. So let's see what happens, y'all. Let's see. So all I'm doing is just gonna pour it into the sifter and let that green stuff. We don't want that. That's cheese. So we want to make sure that all of the liquid it goes to the bottom. So it's gonna do this. And the liquid can get, just kind of squeeze it, because look at all the liquid still coming out of it. This is the most important part of the cheese making. And you can leave it like a curdly cheese like this, or you can make it, like I said, you can turn it into a loaf. You just got to get all of the liquid out of it. And like, like we always say, our hands are the best tools. So if you want to, you can use your hands. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put it in a, I'm going to put it in a bowl. And I'm going to show you what I do with it next. I'm going to add some salt to it and stuff. Alright, so what I'm going to do is, hey wait dude. So what I'm going to do is maybe put the, here. Okay. So I'm going to wash my hands again, because our hands are the best tools. So I'm going to grab a handful. Oh, it's very hot. I'm just using my hands and kind of pushing it. It's very hot. It's very hot. Sorry. I thought I was going to, show you guys something, but I didn't want to do that right now. There's a lot of water in this that just came out. Okay. So it's very hot still. I'm just using my hands to kind of squeeze it, but it's hot. Ooh, it's hot. Yeah, you might want to use a spatula, not your hand. The more you squeeze out of it, the better it is. The better the cheese will be. I don't know what that is. Alright, so now I can do it. So, grab a handful. Squeeze it. Squeeze it. Now you know when my dad made like real cheese, that's why he put it underneath a, but yeah, so this is already like very good cheese. I'm going to put it in that bowl, and then we're going to add some salt to it. That says 2 bags of milk. 1 bag will give about that much cheese. And the closest thing is, this is the closest thing to like mozzarella cheese. That's what I think. Okay. Now we're going to add some salt. And I'm going to add, how much salt? That's maybe too much. Not that much. I had that much. I'm going to start with this much, and I'm just going to mix it up. I might add more. Just got to taste to see how salty I like it. Okay, that's enough salt. Put that in there. But look at this cheese now. Look at this. But this is actually, you can get more water out of there if you want. But I'm not going to. I'm going to leave it like this. Because I like to make my, I'm going to try a little bit. Yeah, you can't really get much out of it now. But I'm going to put some of this on my pizza and some feta cheese. And then the rest of it, you can make pierogies with it. It's so good to make pierogies with this. And to make pierogies, all you do is add an egg to this and some pepper. And then you put it in the pierogies. So good. Make an egg noodle dough, like you know, you can use egg noodles, and like you just use eggs. And to make your egg noodles is very easy. You just use eggs and flour and salt. That's what this cheese is. I'm just watching this. I just want to wash this out because I don't want to leave it. It'll dry on. My phone is almost dead. Somebody saw somebody had a toothbrush on their counter, and they're like, oh my god, that's gross, they have a toothbrush on their counter. Did they brush your teeth on the counter? Yeah. Well, some people use toothbrushes to clean really friggin' tight areas, you know what I'm saying? And it's not, you know, it's probably not the person's toothbrush. You know, this is my channel, but I want to speak up for whoever has the toothbrush in their kitchen. Like, without the toothbrush, I wouldn't have even got this clean right now. I use the toothbrush to clean a lot of things. Not my toothbrush. Sometimes the toothbrush is the only thing that can get to a certain place. You know what I'm saying? Now look at this. Look how clean this thing is now. Like, that's clean now. Alright, that's gone. That's done. So I want to show you guys something with these. I want to make a cheese patty and fry it in butter like I told you guys about. I want to show you how to use this cheese to do that. I'm just washing up the pot because I don't want this sitting here. I'm hungry now and I don't want to wait for the dough to make pizza and all that. So let me check the pizza dough though. Still good. Still don't need to get ready. So I don't think I did that. That is so weird. That is so weird. Okay, so I'm just going to use enough to do my cheesy thing. And if you put an egg in it, it works better, but I'm not going to do an egg. I'm just going to do it like this. And put a little bit of pepper. Just tiny little pepper. And I'm not going to put any egg in this one. We're just going to mix it up. And I'll show you how I make it on a pan and make it like a cheese cookie. Or patty, whatever you want to call it. You could call it a little cheeseburger. Like a cheeseburger. A burger form of cheese. Alright, so now we're going to grab our pan. We're going to grab our pan. And then I'm going to grab a little bit of butter. You can do it oil too or butter. Doesn't matter. One of the two. You guys didn't go live yet? Rub the edges. Okay. Why? Oh, my phone I had in water. What the heck? Alright, let me put this here for you guys. Already got the butter in here. I'm just going to take this and we're going to fry it. You can, if you put eggs in it, you might want to dip it in flour, but I'm not using flour at all. I'm just using this. I'm just going to do the, like, melt the cheese, kind of like burn, like make the cheese brown on the edge, and that's so good. Now it's almost ready to be put in. There. See it? I have it on high right now. My phone's almost dead, so it's going to be charging after this. And it's so funny because literally as soon as I went plugged in my phone, the cheese turned into cheese. I'm like, I just literally put it like one little more spill of vinegar in it, and it all of a sudden turned all. Like remember I said, once the water turns green, that's when it's ready, right? These are good. These are so good. Just to eat like a snack. And it gets like melty too. It gets like melty a little bit. Oh yeah. Yeah. Now I'm gonna turn it off. My alarm might go off. This would be really good on a tortilla too. I'm just saying. Trying to make it as crispy as I can. There. Now I'm gonna put it in this bowl. We're gonna try this. And this is gonna go in the fridge. Look at this. It's gonna go in the fridge. All right, we're gonna sit down and we're gonna have a little tasty testy. All right, let's sit down. All right, let's just stand up. Usually do my taste test in the kitchen here. Oh, that's not a lot of light. Okay. All right, here we go. And of course, I'll give you guys a bite first. Taste that. And it is quite hot. Just like I remember it. Cheesy pierogi. In German, we call this glums. It's called, the cheese is called glums. It's so good. I needed this. I needed some food. Real food. This tastes like the pierogies, but without the noodle. So if you wanted to make pierogies, you just get some eggs and some flour and some salt, and you make your dough, and then you roll it out and you make little pockets, and then you boil them. You want to boil them, and then if you once you have boiled them, you can brown them in butter, like fry them in butter and brown them, or you can make a white sauce, like a cream sauce, and just eat them boiled. And they're so good. Both ways they're so good with this meal. So the one is like where you boil them and then you fry them, and the other one is just you boil them and then you make the white sauce. So good. Yep. Thank you guys for coming to watch. Oh, let's check out the dough too. Well, the boat, I think it's ready to be pushed down. All right, let's do it. Now I can put one in pizza dough and put one in the pizza pan. Well, that's what I'll do now. Where's my pizza pans? Where did I put my pizza pans? Oh, right here. Duh. Got my pizza pans. Let's wipe it out. Let's butter it. Let's butter it up. Let's get buttered it up. Butter, butter, butter. Now we're going to take it off for pizza dough. That's going to squeeze it off like this. Put the rest in the bowl. And this one has most of the vegetables in it, so I'm going to keep this one for the pizza that I'm making. I'm going to let it sit here for a bit and let it get a little more looser. And you can just get it all the way around. You don't have to be all the way to the end with your pizza. It's a personal pizza. It's like you can make it however you want. That right there is a bell pepper, dehydrated bell pepper. Dehydrate it and then put in oil. I should turn the pizza oven on. I mean the pizza heat. I turned it on for the pizza. So you can, I could have just left it for a minute and let it rise or let it separate itself for a little bit before I did this, but I don't have time for that. So my one pizza, I am going to I'm going to try to do something with where I use that cheese too. So let's put, do I want red sauce on my pizza? I don't know if I want red sauce. See, I was thinking doing ranch with the feta, with my cheese that I just got here. Do some ranch with that. I don't know. Maybe I'll just use some sauce. And I'm just using spaghetti sauce. I opened a jar the other day, and it still have lots, I'm a one-person, so I'm not going to eat all of that. Let me turn the oven on high. So, I'm not putting any meat on my on my pizza. So, I'm just going to do whatever I have. When I don't, I could do meat, but I'd have to prepare the meat. I don't have, the regular stuff, like pepperoni and da-da-da, but I don't really that's not my favorite pizza anyway. I like pizza for whatever unique way you make it. And so I'm going to use some feta cheese on this one. I know feta cheese is really good on a pizza. But I am going to use some of my own cheese, too, that I just made. But what else can I use? I'm going to do some tomatoes, but I'm going to drain them because I don't have any regular tomatoes, and these ones have too much juice. And so I'm just going to drain them a little bit and then use these ones. We don't want a watery pizza, you know? So we're just gonna sprinkle them on. Sprinkle them on. This is gonna be a tomato, and I'm gonna cut up an onion. This is gonna be a tomato onion pizza, this one. Onion, tomato, and feta cheese. Okay, we got the tomatoes on there. I'm gonna put a little bit of this cheese. And I got the oven on broil so that it can get hot. Okay, let's get the feta cheese. Let's get the feta. Actually, let's get the onion. Let's get the onion. Onion. I'm gonna put the pizza up here for a minute while I cut the onion. Oh, my phone is going dead, eh? Well, if it dies, then I guess that's it. Okay, let's get some onions. Slice them very thinly. I love onions. I don't know about anybody else, but I love onions. Let's put the onions on the pizza. I don't know if you guys can see much. I don't know if it affects, like if my battery affects you guys that are watching. Because my battery is pretty low and it looks pretty dark. I'll take a small video or whatever of the pizza when it's done. Ooh, it's hot. My eyes. It's hot in my eyes. Where'd my feta cheese go? There it is. There is my feta cheese. I got my feta cheese. I'm hoping you guys can still see. My cheese is almost like feta cheese, but it's not as salty as feta cheese. And it's a little bit more on the soury side. I don't have any other type of cheese, so I'm just going to use the types I have. There we go. Now we're going to have a pizza. And it'd be so much better if you could actually cook it on like a stone fire. Oh, that would be the perfect pizza. I'm going to put a little bit more of my cheese on there. A little bit more of my cheese. There we go. Alright. I'm going to see if the oven is hot enough. Oh, what a big mess I'm making here. Oven is hot enough. I like my oven a little bit hotter when I'm making my pizza, as hot as I have it at almost 500 degrees, so. Alright, we got that dough there. We have our onion and tomato pizza. That's going in the oven now with feta cheese and my own homemade cheese. And I put it at 440. And so that's where I'm going to cook it at. Well, okay, you can see me. I can barely see that text. Let me see how much. I had like 20 minutes or 20. There, now it's better. I can see better now. All right, so 10 minutes on the pizza. Actually, let's do 11. Oh, I just put on time. Damn. Quick time. Oh, that's, okay, that's, there. All right, now I got to put all this stuff away. Mess. Every time I cook and I show you guys how I'm making something really cool, I end up making a big mess. Look. Mhm. Okay. And then I got to put this away. Margarine away. Feta cheese away. All right, we're going to take a break. I'm going to take a little break. And I just wanted to show you guys that as soon as I walked away, I had the cheese going. Like it had it. That's what I really wanted to show you guys. So, yeah, the dough. You guys have already seen me make dough stuff. And I might just put this one in the fridge for the night and then do something with it tomorrow. I'm not going to do any more stuff with stuff today. I'm just making enough for me to eat. And put some saran wrap over this and then just put it away. This is the cling wrap. It's supposed to just like cling to everything. And it doesn't work as good as they say. It does not do that as well as they say it does. Okay, but we got our... Okay, come on, out. And I can just put that in the fridge. And this is the rest of the cheese. I'm just going to put it on one side and then put some saran wrap on that too. Okay, fell down. Oh, I can smell the onions already. And I'm using this to cover my onion that I just cut. I don't need to use it all. Put the lid on the sauce. Put everything away. Oh, and pepper goes up here. All right, we all done. All right, I'll get off of here now, and you guys have seen me make a pizza before, but we can take a look at the pizza before I go. There it is. It's already smelling good. So it'll just take like, I have it at 440 degrees, so that doesn't take too long. It's, I got 7 minutes left on the pizza. So, yeah. Anyways, I like making things natural. Like making things from scratch, and it tastes so much better. So, anyways, thank you guys for watching. Look at this girl. Have a good day, have a good night, and I'll see y'all later.